Okay, so here are the sources for your second part of the sharecropping lesson. So at the start, you'll see I gave you some guiding questions. These are intended to help you out as you go through the sources in order to answer the CHQ effectively. So the first one, what were the conditions of slavery? This isn't going to actually be in this document. Instead, this is asking you to go back to what we talked about in, say, Unit 3. How was slavery for the slaves? How were the conditions that they were in? What kind of things did they have to struggle through in order to survive? Secondly, we have what are the conditions of sharecropping. This is what you're actually going to find in this document. So it'll describe what it was like to be a sharecropper, what the contracts would look like when they got into sharecropping, as well as where they would have to be sharecropping, how that related to when they were slaves. And then lastly, we're looking at how similar the two are, which is ultimately like the whole point of this lesson is we have these two ideas, slavery, sharecropping. How are they similar? So as you go into the sources, you'll see first, just like all of them, it gives you the sourcing information. So who wrote this, what it is, all that. Then you'll find the source itself, so a little bit of reading. And then right after that, I gave you a few questions that are designed to help you out. So these aren't supposed to be super hard questions. Like who most likely wrote this contract? That should be pretty easy to find. The idea here is that you can take that information and tie it back to these up at the top. Okay. As you move forward, I expect to see the same exact things I see on all of your readings. I want annotations. I want little notes. I want you to answer the questions. The annotations should be based on these questions up at the top. That's a big reason why I gave them to you. When you take the notes, connect them back to this. So as you go through, you'll see you have more readings, you have a map, and then a little more reading. After all that, you'll see there's the graphic organizer, which are the same three questions I gave you up at the top. So hopefully, as you make your annotations, you can come down to this part and say, oh, okay, I can answer all of these. Once you answer all those, you're set up for success on the exit ticket. So, as always, let me know if you have any questions. I'm absolutely available to help, but you got this and good luck.